Stacy here with Stacy Makes, and today I'm going to make this short. I have got to run out to paint Christmas windows, something that me and Tara do during the holiday season for local businesses. So we've got to go do that and get a few of them done before they open today. So I am going to be kind of in a little bit of a rush. I will talk briefly about some new patterns that I have, what I made this week, and then I probably will do a rush edit job on this tonight and not add a whole lot to it or take a whole lot out of it. So hopefully we can do this in one take without a whole lot of edits. So welcome to this channel. My name is Stacy here. We do crochet stuff. We talk about new patterns, market prepping, market recaps, new things out, new yarns, things like that here. So if you like that kind of stuff, stick around, like, subscribe. We would love to have you join us here. And if you are not new, welcome back. I appreciate you guys being here so much. So it was a crazy week trying to market prep this week. If you have been following me, you know that I had 4 weeks before our last market of the year. And I was trying to make $250-ish a week every week. And that way I had about $1,000 added to my plushie inventory before I went on December the 7th. So I've just been kind of checking in with you guys, telling you what I've been making. I do have a focus list that I wrote down of things that I either sold out of or don't have a whole lot left of, or I know that sell well there. So I'm visiting that, but I'm also doing a few things that I want to do just to keep myself from getting completely burnt out. So I'm going to first talk about a few things. I did take on a couple pattern tests. I am out of everything from $5 range stuff to really big stuff. I mean, we sold so much at the last market. If you haven't seen that video, feel free to go back and try to visit that market. It was awesome. It was amazing, but it did not leave me with a lot of plushie inventory and just a little bit of every price range of stuff. I sold big to little, and I find that really close to Christmas, people are looking for $20 to $30 range stuff as well, just because they will buy it for a gift. So I am trying to just fill in all categories of things and catch all ranges, but not get myself burnt out on any particular thing. So I took on a couple pattern tests this week. I still have one more to do as well. So let's first talk about those, and we'll get started with Melly Inspired Crochet. They were mystery pattern tester calls, but she's announced them now. There was this Arctic Fox, which I did the Arctic Fox, and then I'm doing a different, I'm doing the deer that she's also releasing. I just haven't done that one yet. I have until Thursday. So this is the Arctic Fox. He's super cute. It's got this kind of curved tail that kind of, you know, you're supposed to kind of push to the side with his feet up to the front. And he's sleepy like a teeny baby. The little bitty baby Arctic Fox. Super adorable. This is Premier Basics chenille, size 6 hook. So it's a little bit bigger, I think, than the one that Melly made. I think hers was maybe Premier Parfait Chunky. But it was, you know, make ears, arms, legs, and a tail, and all of it gets sewn in as you go along. So it is no-sew, but there are parts to it. I liked this pattern. I didn't have any issues with it. I've done her Gideon the Gorilla as well, which I can't remember if he's teeny or not, but it was a really cute pattern too. So Arctic Fox, I'm going to put 28 on this guy at the market. He does come with bandanas, an ascot, a mistletoe. There's several mods to make him more Christmas-like, and I haven't done any of those yet. And I don't know if I'll get around to it for this one. I think on the deer I might. So we'll see. So cute pattern. Okay, I'm just going to throw everything down as I go. I've got to get out of here. Tara's waiting on me. So this is Neil the Christmas Mouse by Stitches by Patty. She also has Noel the Christmas Mouse. And the scarf was my little add to him. So this is in Burnette Blanket. I think she makes it in a much smaller yarn. So he is more teeny tiny, but really cute. Tail comes out. The little suspenders go across the back. I did some red kind of sparkly eyes on him. This is all Burnette Blanket except for this green and white is the Snow Cone Chenille from Premier that I just put in the stripe because the white was just this creamy almond color was just, and the white was just not doing it for me. So I'm like trying to find something that made him more Christmassy. I love that. And then I just went ahead and kind of made him a scarf to kind of pull together his Christmas look. And there he is. So this is Neil the Christmas Mouse. Easy pattern. There is some sewing involved, but again, I don't mind doing that if, you know, I feel like the pattern is better off with the sewing than not trying to not sew. So I'm going to do 38 on Neil. He is pretty big size. If you can see him, he's pretty big. So Neil the Christmas Mouse by Stitches by Patty. Other new patterns. I did this unicorn. This is Beck Made Studio. This is actually the Helix The Horse pattern. She has a unicorn mod. I was looking for a unicorn to bring. I bring a unicorn and I sell one usually at every show, but I haven't made one for a while. So it's on my list to try to get one done. Beck actually messaged me and was like, hey, shameless plug, but will you try my pattern? And I'm like, sure, of course I will. So I went and I bought her unicorn. I actually bought her cow too, but I haven't tried that. This is Premier Basics as well, in a 6mm hook is what I usually use with Premier. Got pink glittery eyes. I didn't paint these, they're just discs. This pattern was easy to follow. You do have to sew on the, what I call like the muzzle or the snout and the horn. I think that the ears, I sewed the ears into the round. I think that she has you sew them on, but I think I just sewed them into the round. So that was one less thing for me to sew. And you sew the arms and the legs into the round. But it is lots of pieces to make. The head and body is all one piece as you sew the legs and the arms in. And then of course I sewed the ears in, which I think you're supposed to sew them on. He does come out pretty tiny. So if you look at him, this is Premier Basics, which I could use Burnett and it would be a little bit bigger, but it is a pretty small size. Took me just over an hour, about an hour and 10 minutes, I would say. I'm going to put, let's see, what did I write down? I'm going to put 24 on this. And my only regret with this pattern is that I really feel like I should have done the horn maybe like in Posh or Parfait Chunky or something a little smaller so that it wasn't just so huge on his head, but I did it in Premier Basics and that horn is massive, but I still think it's cute. I'm a big eyes or go home, you know, go big or go home kind of on the eyes. And so, hey, maybe just that's the way the horn is too. So, but anyway, cute pattern. I'm going to do 24 on this by Beck Made Studio. Okay. I also have this new turtle pattern that I tried. This is a pattern by Darling Maple Designs. This is Jelly Bean the turtle, the sea turtle. This is really a unique design. I really enjoyed this pattern just because it was a totally different construction than what you think. Like when I bought this pattern, I had it in my mind I was going to make it a certain way, and it's not made that way, which is it is neat. So I did really enjoy this pattern. I liked the way that it kind of has a little bit of a ruffle to the shell, and it's more flat, you know, like a sea turtle flat. So just super cute. I'm going to put, let's see, what did I write down? I think I wrote down 12. Yes, I'm going to do 12 on him. He's made in Sweet Snuggles Light, fits in my hand like this. I only made one, but I think I'll make more in the future. I just was trying to focus on other things. I just wanted to try this pattern I bought. But Darling Maple Designs, this is Jelly Bean. It is no-sew, by the way. It's just done in a unique way. So, super cute. I think that's, oh wait, that's not all the new things. I lied. Okay. I bought All From Jade's Swinging Animals, which I'll show you. I made the frog and the actual swinging animal. I'll show you that in a little bit. But I also made the penguin and the mallard in Premier Parfait or Premier Basics chenille, just to like sell as is. I did the swinging animals I do in Posh, but this is a little bit bigger yarn, so it makes it a little bit bigger. I sell a mallard very similar to this usually. It's pretty close to this, except for the arms aren't baubles. They're a little more come out like a wing style. And I sell them for 10 all the time, and so mallards were on my list to make. And then when I made this, I'm like, oh, the penguin would be cute for Christmas. So I just made these 2 for now. I'm going to do 10 on them and put them in my little bin. They were super easy. So if you buy this pattern, I would say, you know, it's pretty versatile. Even if you used a jumbo yarn, this would turn out like at a good size to just like a super quick market make as well. There's 8 animals in the water. It's a water collection. I think it also has a seal and an otter, a turtle, an axolotl, of course this penguin, this mallard, and the frog. So super, super cute. This was super easy and easy to work up, super standard, market prepping, super fast. So I'm going to do 10 on those. So while I'm talking about those, I'll show you the swinging frog. This is the frog pattern. He's cute. From the side, he has some shape to him, which I love, that he's super quick and stuff, but he also still has shape. This is her standard swing that she has in her pattern, which has a bigger bottom. I think there's 4 rows in this. And then this is a swing that I had left from when I was making somebody else's pattern. And it was like a leftover because I just made a bunch one time when I sat down, and I thought I'll just put that one on him. So the swings are a little bit different, but I don't think you can really tell. I do the swinging animals for 10. Super cute and easy pattern too, that these frogs are. So I made 2 swinging animals in a frog, and then I also made a swinging animal in the Cardinal, which I showed you guys this pattern before. It is not new. It's by Poggy's Place. The actual Cardinal is, and then the swing comes from somebody else's thing, and I just put it on a swing to do $10 on that as well. Okay, let me look it over and see if I've gotten everything that was new. I did. Okay, I'm all set now to show you everything else that I have. Okay, I have such a pile and a mess over here. I sat down and I made 2 possums. This is Crocheted by Jenna's pattern. I do modify it slightly in that I keep the baubles gray. Nobody cares, honestly. Like, nobody picks it up and it's like, oh my gosh, I wish the feet were black. They don't know. So I just change to the black for the ears and I move on, and I leave the feet gray, and nobody says anything. Nobody knows the difference, and it's one less color change I got to tie off. And I did not start with pink on this one. I thought, oh, I'm going to add the pink nose later because I think it's kind of hard to change after 1 row in the magic ring. I think it's hard to change the colors, which is what I did on this one. And it just kind of frustrates me. So I thought I'd do this, but I didn't have enough. I didn't probably do enough of it. But it's super cute. I made one that looked like kind of like roadkill, and I made one that obviously looked like it was alive. So this is the standard tail coming out of the end that she has you do. This one I did in the round at the top, so it just was more at the top. So they are just a little bit different. I have 2 of those. I do 12 on them. This is my axolotl pattern that I have free on my Instagram. Just made in Premier Basics chenille, so it's a little bit bigger. This pattern has like little legs instead of baubles for legs. And I made it in Premier Basics chenille. I'm just going to put him in the $10 bin. I made 1 little mini chicken. This is just a free-handed pattern that I made up. I had just a few mini chicks left, so I thought I'd make a few more. I put these in the $5 bin. I had cows on my list. I love this guy. He is Mom Stitchetti's pattern. And really, he's giving me like Spice Chai vibes. I mean, look at those brown eyes. I actually painted these eyes. I love these eyes. Not super glittery, but just brown and spicy. And I just changed the colors to kind of make him a neutral cow. Super cute. This is Mom Stitchetti's Hannah the Cow pattern, which it's just a staple for mine. I've been making this one since the beginning. And I don't usually have more than 1 or 2 at my markets, but I think completely out of cows. Like, every cow I think I had sold. So I had to go back and look at my inventory for sure. But if not, I only have like maybe 1 left. So I wanted to make 1 big one. And then I think I made a baby cow. Oh, maybe I might not have made a baby cow, but I wanted to make a big one, maybe the baby cow version, and then maybe one of my cows, just to kind of have a variety of price ranges and sizes. So Mom Stitchetti's Hannah the Cow, super cute. That's probably one of my favorite makes of the week. I finally got in my emotional support chicken nugget yarn yesterday because I was completely out of the jumbo mustardy color, and it came yesterday from Premier. And I was talking to April on the phone last night from the Cozy Book Eye, and I made this angry chicken nugget. So I sell these for $12 in the little fry cartons that say emotional support chicken nugget on them. And I baby turtles were on my list of things to make this week at my lunch and in between other things. This is lmsart.co and cofire.co's little free pattern off of Instagram. I make it just like they make it, except for I leave out the last round of decreases on the bottom because I don't think it really needs it to make a flat bottom. And I tack his head back. Super cute pattern. These are super fast for me. I think I make them in 15 minutes. I usually had been making them out of Sweet Snuggles Light, but I am missing one. I had 7. Oh, yep, he rolled over there under the table. You'll just have to trust me that I had 7. He rolled off of the chair and he's over there underneath my desk, but he's a light blue shell. But anyway, these are super fast. I was making them in Sweet Snuggles Light, but that just frustrates me sometimes because it just sheds all over the place. And I didn't really want to take the shed of yarn with me on the go into my lunch and stuff to make and packing, you know, around. So I just did them in Posh, which a Naughty Ball yarn, which doesn't shed and has more structure to it, but it makes it a little smaller, but I still feel like they're cute enough and have enough detail and stuff on them that I could sell them for $8. So I actually made 8 of those. My daughter took one for her car, my younger daughter, in a purple color. And so, but I have 7 to count into my market inventory. And then the last thing I got done this week was a collection of keychains. So I made 7 keychains this week. I made 2 tumbler keychains, 3 jellyfish keychains, a stingray, and an ice cream cone. So that is 7 total for this week, which I think my goal was to make 10 total because I sold like 20 something, I think, at the show, and I have not very many left. But I want to make at least 10 more. I've made 2 and then before, and then these 7 makes 9. So I'm almost hit my goal on making at least 10 keychains. So that's all I have, guys. I had a great week of crocheting. I got to kind of do some of the stuff I wanted to do and do some pattern tests, kind of mess around with some patterns I'd never made before, which just fills my heart with joy. So it was a great week of crochet. I feel like I could have still done more, but I mean, you know, I'm a mom and a wife, and I work full-time in an office, and there was just things going on. So this week is going to be Thanksgiving week, obviously, for the United States, and I am out of work. Sorry, the actual office is closed Thursday, Friday, and I'm going to take off, I think, on Wednesday as well, just to have an extra day to recharge and recoup with the family and be at home. And so I'm super excited about that. My boss was like, just take it off, recharge with the family. It'll be a great reset. And I'm like, okay. So I'm going to get a 5-day weekend next week and only have to work Monday, Tuesday this week, which I'm super excited about, especially after this weekend. I ran around Friday night. Saturday, I went to see Wicked, and we ran around the closest town to us that has a movie theaters and malls and stuff. It's an hour away. So we spent like all day there with my daughter and her friend. We watched Wicked, which is a super long movie, but it was really good. I really enjoyed it, actually, more than I thought. I was just kind of going as support and a chaperone, but I actually really enjoyed it, and I would go back and watch part 2. So, but anyway, I went and watched the movie. So yesterday, I mean, I had some time last night. I talked on the phone to April from the Cozy Buckeye for hours last night, and I crocheted. She talked. Sorry, April. No, we both talked, but she cannot crochet while she talks as much as I can. I can start super simple stuff and crochet and focus while I'm doing it, and she's found that she just can't do that, which I feel bad because I really enjoyed talking to her, but she wasn't very productive because of me last night. Sorry, April. And then today I'm filming this really quick, and then I'm painting windows for probably 5 or 6 hours, and then I've got to edit and get this out to you guys. And then, so it's just been a busy weekend, not one where I've gotten to really reset and recharge much. So I am super excited to be able to do that this coming weekend, get my Christmas decorations out, my tree up. Our lights are on the outside of our house. My husband put those out last weekend because it was warm, and Thanksgiving's just so late. And like, it's like, if you don't if you wait till Thanksgiving weekend, it just didn't seem like it was going to be up very long. The tree, on the other hand, I'm not looking forward to putting up simply because the new dog, I have no idea how she's going to do. I have a feeling that she's going to have a complete cow and not love the tree skirt. I think she's going to be in it all the time trying to get it. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to put something around it so she can't get to it. And it's just not going to be as fun, but we will see. Maybe she'll do a great job. I don't know. She does not like the cold, by the way. If anybody wants to know how Dolly is doing, she hates the cold, does not like to go out and pee. And so we're having accidents inside because she doesn't want to go out there, and she won't go in her crate or where she's like her pen during the day has a pee pad in it, but she won't go in there to pee. I think it's because she's afraid that we'll close the door. I don't know. But so we're having a little bit of an issue with her not wanting to go when she goes outside because it's so cold, and then she comes inside and pees on the floor. So that's super fun. Super, super fun stuff going on over here. But anyway, so that's what I did this week. Oh, my total, by the way, my total for the week, 336. So I went way above and beyond my 250 this week, which I'm super excited about. And hopefully I can do at least that, if not more, this week, because I've got extra days off work. So thank you guys again for joining me. I appreciate you being here. I know that, you know, when I'm just market prepping, it's not as exciting as having a market recap or having a whole bunch of new patterns to really dive into and show you. But hopefully you still enjoy seeing the stuff that I made. And if you have any questions about anything that I made, please, you know, ask in the comments below. I love talking to you guys. And I will always try to link all the patterns that I used down in the description. If they're not there right away, I usually try to come back and get them in there, but I usually try to upload them when I upload the video so that they are there for you guys if you are interested in making anything that I made today. So this next week will also be a market prep week for next week's video, and retreat update. The retreat is very full and has a wait list of already a couple of handfuls of people. You can use the link if you do want to still sign up and be on the wait list, just in case you're one of those people who is super fluid in the last minute. If we have some people that can't come and you can, at the drop of a hat, just cancel and come to a retreat, then go for it. Sign up in the wait list. Everyone's paid their deposit so far, but not everyone's paid their full balance, and they have until the 1st of February to do that and commit for sure. And then still, you know, the last week before the retreat, like this last time, somebody had a medical thing come up and had to back out. And so we did have to try to find somebody to fill that spot at the very last minute. So, and we managed to find somebody. It's just a little harder to find somebody who at the last minute, you know, can just leave, you know, the responsibilities and take off and has the money, you know. So, but if you want to get on the wait list by just some chance that we do end up having spots, just the link will be down in the description as well. So I appreciate you guys being here again. I'm sure I said that like 17 times already, but I need to go off and paint some windows for Christmas, and maybe I'll show you guys a little bit of that, probably just on my community page or my Instagram. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great week and happy crocheting, guys. We'll see you. Bye.